Howdy fellas, Merry Christmas to everybody. This is Frankie Day back here again on YouTube here. Today on YouTube I have another collection of the builds of my past. I'm not quite certain if I showed this model from my earlier videos, but if I did, well, that says I probably overlooked it. So anyway, this is a better view of it. I got plenty more of these folks, so I got plenty more coming up. Okay folks, right here, this is 1/72 scale. Model of the Short Sunderland 1 flying boat. This is an earlier version of the Short Sunderland flying boat. As we zoom in a little bit, and I'll walk through the differences between this and the Sunderland 3. This aircraft is made entirely out of paper. Again, this is made. This is not made from scratch. This is made from an old kit, an old paper kit that's made in. I think it's made from Poland. It's called JSC. I think they make it. They don't, as far as my knowledge, I don't think they make this kit anymore. I built this many, many years ago. This is a very hard kit out of paper. Everything had to be cut out and fitted, and make sure it fits great and everything. And all the bulkheads and the ribs and formers and everything is all reinforced Bristol board. And all the skins are all covered across the formers, and also wing ribs as far as the form of the airplane itself. This thing makes an excellent companion next to the Airfix 1/72 scale Sunderland that they produced many years ago. And the wingspan of this airplane from wingtip to wingtip is 19 inches. It scales right on. The overall appeal and scale-wise is right on. The camouflage is a little different compared to the camo I'm usually accustomed to. Is usually white, extra sea gray, and slate gray on top. This one has a different paint schedule on it. It looks like it's some kind of an off green and dark green for the camo on it, and neutral gray in the bottom side. This is an earlier version of the Sunderland. And the only difference on this Sunderland compared to the Sunderland 3, folks, is more or less primarily is just the vertical stabilizer and the dorsal turret wasn't on this model. They had two open turrets that fitted port and starboard on the rear fuselage right behind the trailing edge of the wing. That's only power, the only firepower that they had, armament that they'd be able to defend themselves in case they were attacked by the Germans. Of course, they got the dorsal, you got the nose turret and the rear turret too as well. Oh, we'll spin around a little bit. This makes this a good-looking model. It's made out of paper. I don't know how many years I built this, but I built this many, many years ago. I know I had all black hair when I built it, so you're looking at probably about 40-something years. And entirely out of paper again, folks. And we'll zoom in a little bit and show you what's shaking with the model. And as you can see, it's not much different compared to the Airfix Short Sunderfland flying boats they have. And it's a very difficult kit to assemble because it's made entirely out of paper. Everything's got to be cut out. Everything's got to be dry fitted before it's glued together. Paper, fellas, is not very forgiving compared to plastic. Okay, guys, here's a zoom up there. You can see those two little open turrets right there. They're faired over with a wind fairing, with a wind shear fairing. That's right behind the trailing edge of those wings right there. That for rear, if that's only armament that they had on top of the fuselage to defend themselves in case they're attacked. As you spin around, you can see the big nose turret right there, which retracts back and forward. That's where the one of the crew members, they dock the airplane to a buoy or something like that in case they have to rescue somebody or whatever. But more or less, this airplane more or less used primarily as for anti-submarine bombers, patrol bombers, and rescue. There's the 4 Pegasus motors on there. The float's all been formed and shaped and rigged up. And wingtip to wingtip right there is 19 inches. And we'll spin around on the port side of the fuselage. Looks exactly like that on the starboard side. And a little dusty, folks, but a little dust don't hurt nothing. It shows age. And you can see again those Just right there where I put the stake at, right, folks. Those are the turrets I'm talking about. Those open faired mounts right there, opposed to the dorsal turret, which is installed in a later model. And the horizontal stabilizer, the rudder, was a little bit a little fatter. But the Sunderland 3, they more or less made it a lot more tapered more on top than they did on the Sunderland 1 model here. This is pretty much the prototype model of the Sunderland that they use, folks. And dandy of an airplane. There's colored in using a felt tip pencil. And the plane was given a coat of nitrate dope to keep from shrinking on it. And you can see the beaching gear right there, which is installed. I made that out of cardboard. That's the only thing about the kit I made from scratch was the beaching gear. The tires are turned from cardboard disc. The Short Sunderland is a true flying boat, folks. It's probably one of the best flying boats of all the flying boats that ever made back during the 20th century. The Sunderland has to be the best. The Germans dubbed this aircraft as the old porcupine. And Porcupine is a very strong, rugged airplane. She's a strong flying boat, and she's built by the Short brothers. And she has a wingspan of 115 feet. And board of the engine nestles, there's a door, which is a bomb door right there, which trices up like that of a rack aboard ship. And you got a trolley on there, which are bombs, which actually are fitted external side the fuselage, and they slide outward towards the wings. That's where they can drop their mines and their bombs on submarines. And they slide right back into the fuselage, and that side door right there, the bay door right there, they close up flush with the fuselage. That's about the only external storage that she carried. Other than that, she's got this one here has two 30 caliber machine guns aft, right there, and then she has four 30s on the rear turret, and she has two 30s on the bow turret. Made out of paper, fellas. And this is an old model. It's been around for a long, long time. And out of paper is not bad. But I like the Airfix kit better. I got about 3 or 4 of those I haven't built yet in my stash. Go together well. And we'll zoom out and give you a thumbs up, fellas. There's handsome Luke right there with a thumb and an OK sign, thumbs up, and we'll zoom back in and then I'll finish up the video. Okay, everybody, I'd like to wish everybody out there a very happy, very Merry Christmas. I hope everybody has a bunch of styrene for Christmas here so we all can be happy and we can show our wares and fares for the new year coming up. So I'm going to stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and show my unboxed view of the last kit I'm going to build of the year. And the first of the year, I'm going to start on the USS Arizona, and I'm going to start on a couple other builds on Jake Cutler's, Steve's carrier-based aircraft, and also up at Goslin's get his a D-Day build going on. So there'll be a lot out there, folks. So I got about 3 neck builds going up, plus my own. So please stay tuned for the inbox review of the next build I'll be doing for the last kit of the year of 2013 of our Lord. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and may God bless. And again, hope everybody have a very safe and wonderful Christmas. I hope Santa Claus fills your stockings and your Christmas tree up the overhead full of styrene. And so stay tuned for my inbox review. And I'd like to thank everybody for my F4 Phantom I built for Speedy 197's group build. And so again, stay tuned for the 2 masterful group builds we're going to have on the first of the year. I'll zoom out and wave you guys a bye-bye, and that'll be it for me. Bye, boys. Y'all take care. And may God bless. Happy modeling. And please subscribe. And be safe out there. And bye, boys. All take care, fellas. Bye now, guys.